Welcome to the Great Homeowners Real Estate Market Trends for February. I'm John Demaree. This information is taken from RE Colorado. It's the Metro Denver MLS provider and has the statistics from January's market activity. These stats are from the 11 counties that make up the Greater Denver metro area. The number of closed properties at 2,262 was 6% higher than January of 2024. Keep in mind that most of this activity came from properties that went under contract in December. So this is information that trails the market by about a month. This is down 29% from December's numbers, which also means that the market took time off in the second half of December for the holidays. The median closed price was $575,000. Single family was at $635,000, and multifamily condos, townhomes was right at $399,925. The combined number is 2% higher year over year, but it's down 1% from December's numbers. Now, that being said, it looks like the single family numbers in December actually stayed the same, December to January, and the multifamily numbers actually went up from 392 to just about 400,000. So while the statistics say that the numbers were down 1%, what this actually means is that the single family numbers stayed flat. The condos and townhomes improved, but there were more condos and townhomes sold in comparison to the previous month. So it's not necessarily that we went down 1%. I think that I would look at it more that we went up just a little bit. There were 4,340 properties added to the market in January. This was 28% more than last January, and as a recovery from the holiday slowdown, these numbers were up 130% from December. These numbers are good for this time of the year, as it could signal a vibrant selling season for the spring. But as we look at the early part of last year, these are numbers that are in line with February, and then they went up over the following months. I think we're probably going to see the same trend now. And while the closed listing numbers trails the market by about a month, the pending listings number is the most current indicator of how our market is at this time. In January, there were 3,076 properties to go under contract. This is almost identical to January of last year, but it's 33% higher than December. With the big surge in properties coming on the market, it is also good to see an increase in the number of properties going under contract. This metric shows the number of days that a property stays on the market before going under contract. At 47 days, this was 10 days longer than last January. It's also a 6-day increase from December's statistics. As with last month's numbers, I believe this is more of a result of an increased inventory rather than a slowdown in a market. And this also still includes some of the slowdown from the holiday, even though January of 2024 included that as well. I think we'll see a better, clearer picture over the coming 2-3 months. The $500,000 and $600,000 price range continues to be the most active, both properties that sold and properties that came on the market. Again, this is what we would expect to see because this is the median price right between the single family and the multifamily products. So there's going to be more numbers to this. Now, contrary to December's numbers, the days on market does show some differences across the board here based on price points. You see 25, 38, 48, 37, 59, 49. It's up and down. This could mean a signal that the market is improving slightly slowly and in certain price points more than others. It could potentially mean the opposite. If it is slowing down, it's starting to show up in other price points while it stays fast in others. Again, I think the next month or two we're going to see this will clear up as well. Standing inventory, which is the number of active listings for sale at the time that the data was pulled, was at 7,469 homes. This is a 54% increase over last January. This statistic is meaningful because, again, it's the same time of year, January to January, coming off of the holidays. More people put their homes on the market in the early part of the year, and we're seeing a big increase year over year. I take note with this because this could mean that we're not at a point where it's flooding the market. We still need more inventory. I think this gives the buyers more to choose from, and if there's more buyers coming on the market, we're going to see more numbers of sold properties following this higher inventory number as well. So what do these numbers mean? Last month, I said that we were in a neutral market, not really a seller's market, nor a buyer's market, but that there were signs of modest improvements in our market. This month, what we've seen is a surge of homes coming on the market, not atypical for this time of year. Flat numbers in terms of closed properties year over year and a decrease from last month. But there is a healthy rebound of homes going under contract after the holidays. There's a continued trend of increasing inventory numbers and increasing days on the market. Interest rates, well, they didn't really do much in January, and they've stayed in the high sixes for February. They've only ticked down a small amount. One could argue that if the numbers continue to follow the trend that January's statistics showed, especially as compared to December, that our market is actually slowing down. But is it really? I don't think so. I think that this is the turning point. After the holidays, inventory starts to come on the market and buyers are starting to get out and look. I think that we will see signs of an improving market over the coming 2-3 months. Shorter days on the market numbers, higher under contract numbers. I think that's what we're going to start to see next month and the month after. Now, remember what I said last month about a neutral market. An overpriced house isn't going to sell. It'll sit on the market. But a buyer isn't likely to get a steal on an underpriced home either. As a matter of fact, 3 of the last 4 contracts I've written for a buyer over the past 4 or 5 weeks, the buyer was competing with at least one other buyer for the property. We did get under contract, but in 2 of those cases, we had to go slightly above asking price. So it's not that the market is dead by any means. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to talk about the market with you. Thank you.